Oh, good morning. We're just trying to put the camera to work. I noticed that this camera does not like to be idle, and if you leave it sitting around a week or two, you can hardly get it to work. But if you keep working it, it will click in and do what it's supposed to within a very short time. So something about letting it sit around doesn't like that. See, I was raised with horses, and horses, horses of course are much more complicated than a machine.
This only has three legs on it, okay? It's not a horse.
But when we went to from horses to tractors and trucks, you know, we sort of looked at the tractors and the trucks somewhat like we did the horses. You know,
where are you looking at?
What's wrong with you? We've got to feed them. You know, we've got to take care of them.
Why do you say horse and you look at me?
Yeah, and so humans and horses are just a little more complicated than cameras. And
I don't think so.
I know with my car, I used to have a car. Well, that car you get it. A car's name was Jennifer. My daughter named our car Jennifer, and Jennifer, you know, was temperamental. I don't know when an inanimate object that's not really supposed to have any life of its own. You work with it, you do things with it for months, years. It sort of takes on a life of its own. This may be in your imagination. The computer, the same way. You get
I know. Yes.
My computer upstairs. Oh my goodness, I pay so much attention to what that computer tells me. Uh-oh, what's wrong? What's wrong, dear? Oh, I've got to call up Dan and tell him what, my son, the computer, what you're doing. Oh no, oh no.
I'm really sorry to hear that your computer's got a virus.
No, it almost got a virus.
Almost.
But my trusty son was able to, he worked on, I called him, I said, Dan, this is happening. And he said, you've already got a virus, Mom. I might have to come over there. And I said, okay, it's got a virus. So
you're looking forward to diabetes.
He looked at it. He worked at it all night. He said, no, the computer, it was in my computer. I thought, oh, thank God it's not in mine. And it was just in danger. It was just close to mine through a website that was on my blog list. So, you know, you're always learning about these. And as they say, I just read an article in Time the other day, computers are getting smarter than people. Oh, they're smarter than a lot of people already. You know?
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Yeah, they're smarter than a lot of people. So they're even saying that, you know, this article was saying that in 2045, computers will be smarter than people just because of how they take leaps and bounds every few years in their intelligence, what they can do. And I don't know. You mean we're going to have to compete with our computers? I already know that computers are, it's just like last night I turned my computer off. It said update. Don't turn off your computer. Don't unplug it. It seems to know I'm old and I might do something that really not supposed to. So now it's instructing me. Even when I've turned it off, don't unplug this computer. It'll go off automatically. You know, it sort of gives me little instructions to make sure that I don't do something stupid to it.
Are you going to make a comment about where you got snubbed by YouTube yesterday?
Yes, YouTube rejected, and they never tell you why they're rejecting. You have to figure it out yourself.
Well, you want me to tell you?
And he said
there's a certain woman that died, and she was a, as they call it, an icon. And she puts this woman's name right on the title, and first of all, there's
He didn't think that was-
proprietary. No, they'll tell you you cannot use somebody else's name. So we spent all this time really, you know, having a lot of fun with, you know, who and her dead husband. And he puts it up there, and I said, "That's funny. Why did you put that title up there? I don't think they're going to take that." And they didn't. So anyway, this is why we're doing this now.
So now today,
we're not naming any names.
We're not saying
anything. That's right. Even her family, the older sister and the younger sister and the other sister, and oh, you can name the dead people, okay? But it's in your family. They weren't that famous. Well, they were infamous, but not famous.
So,
yeah, you're right about the camera, though. I noticed that last night.
the camera talks to him when I'm not here.
It was a whimpering noise.
A whimpering?
I didn't
Whimpering?
know what it was, so I walk around going, "What is that noise?" Oh, it was the camera.
Wanted attention.
She'll believe anything. She'll believe anything.
Oh dear. Well, he talks to it all the time. Oh, don't get excited. And then he tells me, "Oh, you have
If
to
I start
talk
taking
to
this camera to
the
bed, we're both in serious trouble."
Oh, sitting there patting it.
Come on, honey, you can do it. You can make a picture. I'm really happy camper because
Well, it's not a big leap from a horse.
It saved me 2 bills right here. You know, I was ready to send this sucker off.
I'm telling you, a 4-wheel drive truck has got it all over a team and wagon. They may be horses, but they can't do what a 4-wheel drive truck can do. So,
That's true.
so those people in my country, they were happy to leave behind the team and the wagon and go to the 4-wheel drive truck. You know, that's heavy duty out there in those rough roads and getting stuck all the time. Oh man. And so we talked to our big old power, you know, we had a truck. It was a power wagon.
You didn't call your truck Mother, did you? Mother truck?
Yeah, no.
It was a mother
It
trucker?
was big old power wagon. you get that big old power wagon out to do some heavy duty driving. And
Did it have gun rack in the back?
well, no, and then
Back
we
window?
also had a 4-wheel drive Jeep. Oh, that was a sweet little truck. You know, that was a sweet little car.
And
That was what my
did you
sister and
call
I
that
liked to
one?
drive, the Jeep.
What did you call that?
Oh, the little yellow Jeep, the yellow Hornet. Here comes the yellow Hornet.
I just had to ask it. I figured you'd say we could just call it a Jeep. No, they got a name for that.
Oh
right?
no, the yellow Hornet, it was yellow.
And you're
It was beautiful.
and you're Jennifer. What was that?
Jennifer was a Volkswagen. Oh, and those Volkswagen.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Damn. Nobody but me could drive it. It wasn't safe, and I
Nobody
just
but
drove
you
it
would
slow.
want to drive it. You just said it
would
wasn't safe.
fishtail. It shimmy and do all kinds of things. It did it right from the start. And I say, what's wrong with this bug? But I didn't call it a bug. We called it Jennifer. And you know,
We'll call it
I
a
had
Beetle,
Jennifer
that's what
for
it was.
7 years. So you get to know your so-called inanimate object or what you own. You call it pet names. You actually look on it as...
No, I've never done that. I've had probably in my lifetime, I'm guessing maybe like 25 cars. Never had one truck. But I did several of them. I gave them certain names, but none of them I could say on camera, okay?
Oh. Well, we had big old cattle truck. Now that truck was... And then we had...
A cattle truck?
And then we had Mother and Dad's indulgent, the Chrysler Imperial.
Oh.
That was when they drove down the road in royalty, like royalty. the Kings are out for a drive in their Chrysler Imperial.
You have those longhorn steer for on the front of it, you know that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, my dad. That was in his power wagon.
Longhorn steer on it.
He had the head of a longhorn steer mounted, and every time he moved, he would be moving that steer head up on top. He would carry that with him. So
you don't have to put up with, folks. I mean, seriously, holy. It's no wonder the camera doesn't.
So all of our
I think the camera went and
cars and trucks and wagons, you know, they took on personalities of their own because we'd been used to having the horses. And we still had horses, and but they were mostly used now for off trail, you know, the trails that no vehicle could get up. Nobody could get up those trails but a horse. So we still had our cattle horses. Oh, throw those things away. So anyway, we're sticking to safe subjects.
Did you give one of these to your
Inanimate
horse?
objects.
Will your horse eat one of these?
No, my horse, a self-respecting horse would never eat anything like that. They'd know that was.
But you, on the other hand.
Yeah, me. That just goes to prove to you sometimes humans aren't very smart.
You're the only woman I have ever known that could wag her tail just by putting this in front of her. Now watch her wag her tail go, woo, woo, woo.
Oh. This is when he buys these for me, I know he has a death wish for me. He's getting tired of me. He's hoping that he can somehow.
I'm sitting there eating them, so I must have a suicidal wish too.
Well, you know that they'll probably kill me a lot faster than they will you.
I don't doubt that.
So,
this will kill me a lot
I'm due
faster
to go to the happy hunting grounds at any time. I'm ready to take off. I don't know just when our departure is. I dreamed last night I was walking along a country road. I was dressed in these bright clothes. I was happy. I was walking a long ways. So I have to be more spry than I am now. Now, what do you think that means? Have I gone to the happy hunting grounds? Have I returned? I don't know. So.
Well, I'll tell you what it means.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what it means, all right? You think that you're actually not dreaming right now. You think this is reality. Unfortunately, you are dreaming right now, because if you think that this is reality, then you are dreaming, and because you are dreaming, this is reality. Now, we all have certain dreams. I have a reoccurring dream, and it's been going on for some years now, that in a business situation, and then I'm in a big building or a factory or maybe just out on the street, and I have to go someplace, and then I try to get back, but I can never make it back. I get lost. I just
Oh, in other words, the business world is lost to you.
No, I'm lost in the business world.
Oh, you're lost in the business world. You are lost.
And it's really tough, you know. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad that you're letting everybody finally know that you're a medium, and I'm glad that you have mystic ways. So you know, you're halfway out of the camera right now, because I'm the whole thing, right? I really don't, dude.
The whole enchilada, you.
What the hell does that mean? What are you gonna do? Eat me later on and put that fork down? I don't like to see that fork over there. No. Don't be messing with that fork.
So this is my morning. Talking about our inanimate objects that we're surrounded with. Oh, he talks to his big widescreen TV too. He loves it.
No, I don't talk.
Because he gets to watch all the cooking shows.
Yeah. When you come in here and you see me talking to the television set, I believe that'll be the time that you just make that 911 call and get my ass shipped out of here.
Oh, and you should see him when I presume to dust his monitor. Now I don't even touch it. It's got an inch of dust on it, but I will not touch it because don't touch my monitor. You're gonna hurt it. You're gonna break it.
Well, it wasn't the dusting part I wanted. It's just you spit on it first, and then you start smooching it around.
Spit on it. Oh, you know, he is terrified of his computer. It's got him absolutely
I'm
terrified.
when you get on the computer.
Yeah, he's terrified when I get on it. Don't break it. What did you do? Where's that little arrow? You've got that little arrow someplace it hadn't ought to be.
You stuck that arrow where it's not supposed to be.
Put that arrow back in the middle where it's supposed to be. Oh my goodness. This computer must hear this say, oh my word. You think that guy owns me? He's afraid of my arrow.
Obviously, I'm glad.
Where's the arrow? Where is it?
I'm glad I'm not paranoid. Because if I was, I probably would never get out of bed in the morning. Like, holy crap, look at all the stuff in this looking back at me.
He's surrounded by high tech, and he's not even high tech.
Wait a minute.
I know he's not high tech anymore. He's lost some tech.
Why do you always have to put me down in front of the camera? I mean, seriously.
Well, I think that's so funny. He's afraid of his arrow. He's afraid where his arrow is.
In my physical ability,
I tried to
whether my arrow is up, down, or sideways.
Your arrow is going to be okay. It doesn't have to be in the middle. You've left it over there. Oh dear. I think we got fun.
Yes, and it's amazing.
Well, this is enough
and it's
for
amazingly
me.
cheap, though, isn't it? Though I kind of like it. It's so cheap.
Okay, let's try this and see how it is.